Good afternoon, and thanks for joining SMTV Live on this Monday. I'm Ryan Miller, in today for Duncan Gilman.
And I'm Mackenzie Murray.
So today we're going to talk a little bit about the good things that happen out in the world using a little social media and a little technology and a little ingenuity. Today's topic is the Social Good Summit.
Definitely. It's a big summit where the great minds are coming to speak about social media and how it affects us personally and business-wise. So I think it's a really good chance to make sure you tune in and listen.
Sure. So this is just it's a global opportunity that everybody has a chance to get in on to make a difference in our lives. So really this is just a culmination of brilliant speakers. As you can see down here on the Mashable's got a great website for this. As you can see, some of the speakers registration, sadly, it's full.
It's closed.
So you can head over to their website here. Mashable has a full listing on this, and you can kind of check out the events and what's going on here. But some of the big things too is some UN nation things, some economics, just the real amazing power of social media of everybody coming together here.
Exactly.
So if you have any questions or need help with any of your social media campaigns, please send them over to us.
You can email us your questions to questions@splashmediau.com, or you can tweet them by using the hashtag SMTVQuestions.
So we have some great questions today, so let's get started. Brenda would like to know how does the @reply work within Twitter?
So simple. It's just basically reaching out and saying talking to another person, tagging that person in your conversation via Twitter or via Instagram, and sometimes in Facebook if you want to tag your friend in a certain post. I know you used to be able to just put the @ in their name, but now I think you can just write out their whole name and it just automatically tags for them.
Another way to think about this is it's a great way to say this is going to somebody.
Exactly.
So it's directly kind of saying hello.
Tasha wrote to us, what is a good goal for a number of likes I should have on my Facebook page?
Good question. Slightly ambiguous though, because we've got to address that there's a couple different parts in there. So first and foremost, we have B2B and B2C Facebook pages. So it's really going to vary within those.
And I agree. I think that if you are trying to think of a local standpoint or a statewide or a national or even global, I think that you have to work within that medium. So I think it has to be a number that you're personally comfortable with.
Right, and as usual, it's quality versus quantity.
Exactly.
So Shayla wants to know, how do I get the little social media icons on my website?
That's a really good question. Usually that's something that if you work for a big company, that's something that your IT or your development team will, work out with you. You can talk to them. If you have like a web presence master, that's something that they could do for you. But if you're just starting off small, have like a little blog site or a WordPress, Facebook and Twitter, they have a microsite where you can just go and click and copy and paste HTML codes. Facebook has, a plethora of examples. You can get a like button, you can get a social plugin to see like, oh, well, here are your friends who like my page, why don't you like it? Or just, a quick, simple like, and Facebook has one, or Twitter also has one that says, follow me here.
That's right. So Mackenzie brings up some good points. Here's some examples of that. We can take a look at the Facebook developer section, and they have a variety of buttons that we can play with here. And within the plugins, just for example, here's a little like button. And then you kind of input what you're looking for, and then it'll actually spit the code out for you that you can simply install. And really quickly, here's an example of some social media icons that are on our website. Any platform that's on WordPress, very simple to install those plugins, very simple to use.
Kendall wrote to us, how often should I change my Facebook cover photo?
That's a good question again. So one of the things here is really you want to have some of that continuity within your branding.
Exactly.
You don't want to change it a lot. You want to change it to the point where you feel comfortable that it's telling a good message. So seasonal things are cool.
Definitely.
Anytime you have a major promotion, but keep in mind that you can't have any major promotional language on there. But I don't recommend changing it all too often.
No, and then I definitely agree. And if I know that Coca-Cola and Fanta and Oreo, I've seen that they usually change their cover photo, but it has something to do with marketing purposes and just like a promotion that's going out. So if you are running a campaign and you want people to automatically just go to your page and see what's going on, that might be a good way to change your cover photo, but I wouldn't change it too often. I think that consistency is a good part of social media.
Absolutely. All right, well, that's going to do it for today. We'd like to thank you for joining us on our live broadcast of SMTV. Thank you for sending in those great questions, and keep them coming. For Splash Media, I'm Ryan Miller.
And I'm Mackenzie Murray. Have an awesome day.